Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Karen Wider, Interim Dean of the Health and Wellness Division and Director of the Nursing Programs at Northeast Community College. Please remain standing for the national anthem. I direct your attention to the flags of the United States of America. One is located on the back wall of the gymnasium, and one is on the stage directly behind me. The national anthem is a recording arranged by Russell Robinson and performed by the U.S. Air Force Ceremonial Brass. Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome, nursing graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends of our graduates to the 2021 Nursing Pinning and Graduation Ceremony. I am honored to be here with you as we recognize and celebrate this achievement and milestone for nursing graduates. Today, we celebrate the educational success and journey that 40 practical nursing students and 36 associate degree nurses have completed. The past year has been unprecedented with challenges related to COVID, and you have persevered. There have been many tests, lab, and clinical experiences, virtual classes, and study sessions in your pursuit for this academic achievement, and we are so proud of all of you. Colin Powell once said, "A dream doesn't become a reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work." Today, that dream comes true for you, your nursing graduates. Please welcome to the podium Dr. Leah Barrett, President of Northeast Community College, who will give the college welcome and share a few words with you.
Good morning, everyone. This is so exciting. This is the most people we've had in our gym in about 15 months. So thank you for being here today. Welcome to Northeast Community College, and welcome to our Nurses Pinning and Commencement Ceremony. I am Leah Barrett, President of Northeast Community College, and it's just such a pleasure to be with you, our graduates, and your families, and your friends for this momentous occasion. We welcome those seated in this gymnasium, the faculty and staff that are seated in our theater, those watching via live stream, and those viewing the ceremony in our local communities via KHWK K-Hawk, Northeast Community College's television station. The Nurses Pinning ceremony is such an important tradition, and we'll get to that in a bit. But this year, we're combining this tradition with the conference of our degrees, your commencement. To the graduates, the class of 2021, let me offer you my heartfelt congratulations on your achievements. Graduates, what a story you have to tell. You are leaving Northeast with the most unique higher education experience of a generation. You've mastered the content knowledge provided by our incredible faculty. You've made long-lasting friendships. You're preparing for or returning to the workforce, or some of you even headed to another institution of higher education. You've thrived during a worldwide pandemic. I use the word thrive because it is defined as growing vigorously. That is how I define you. The class of 2021, you as students have thrived. The pandemic should not and will not define you. Your reaction to it is what defines you. Your decisions to make your health and safety and the health and safety of those around you were a priority. Wearing a mask, as we do today, practicing social distancing, and getting a vaccine. Learning to better navigate the tools for virtual learning, Zoom, Canvas, your phone. Writing an actual letter to your grandparents, your aunt, your uncle, who could not have visitors in their assisted living center. Ordering groceries online. I know I'm never going back to the store. How have you reacted to this experience of a generation? What have you learned? How have you changed? How have you thrived? That is what will define you as a new employee, as someone going into our workforce. How have you changed? Prepare yourself to answer that question. How have you grown? How have you become a better person? Employers will want to know this answer, but so will you and your grandchildren. Today, I want to first recognize a very special group of students with us today. Those who are first in your family to graduate from college. Congratulations. For those of you attending your first college commencement ceremony, today is different. You don't know what happens next in the ceremony, and you are anxious about what happens next in your journey of life. Today you graduate, you celebrate. What an accomplishment. Today we also commence. The words are often perceived as interchangeable, commence and graduation, but they are not. Graduation is an end. A graduate is a designation. Commencement is the beginning. Think about that. Commence means to begin, to start. Especially to our first generation college students, you are about to begin. You become trailblazers in your families. You've become role models. And like the pandemic, this distinction does not define you. It has shaped you and those who come behind you to earn a degree. So congratulations to you and your families. And congratulations to all our graduates. Your degree provides you the momentum to continue your path to success. We at Northeast Community College are also moving forward to meet our mission in this post-pandemic world. Just recently, the college unveiled its new strategic direction called Envision. Although many of you may be leaving us, you will still be impacted by the plan. Through Envision, Northeast will chart a course for all of us together to better address the needs of our 20-county service area by empowering our citizens through the delivery of educational programs and services that will drive the success of our graduates, the workforce, and the economy of our region. We have taken what Northeast is known for and will enhance opportunities through Envision to create an inclusive and welcoming environment that provides multiple pathways and services to meet all students where they are and help them reach their educational goals, just like we have done with the incredible group in front of us today. To all of you with us today, thank you for joining in the celebration of our graduates and our new nurses. The faculty and staff of Northeast Community College have helped to prepare our graduates to commence. We are just so pleased to have you and your families with us today in person. The awards presented today demonstrate your resolution to succeed and obtain a degree in your chosen profession. Your investment in your education will return tremendous dividends back to you as you use your skills, your knowledge, and your tenacity to succeed. The pandemic has created a class of graduates who are more eager to contribute, to lift others up, show grace, and stay determined across the finish line. The pandemic has brought changes to our region and to our world. The road ahead will be most challenging, but let's work together for the benefit of our families and our communities. Let us take the lessons of working alone together and turn them into a greater good in making the world a better place than it was before the pandemic. I hope all the experiences that you have taken from Northeast Community College will stay with you in the years to come. Please embrace change as you continue your life's journey. It is an exciting adventure that is all yours. On behalf of the Board of Governors and all of the faculty and staff of Northeast Community College, we wish you, each of you, a very bright and successful future. You are the class of 2021. Wear this designation and your pin with pride. Take what you've learned and show the world we can be better on the other side. Do your part and stay Northeast strong. Thank you.
Student success would not be possible without the expertise and guidance provided to each of our students by our excellent and experienced nursing faculty. I'd like to recognize the nursing faculty at this time, so would you please stand when your name is called. The Northeast faculty include Patty Brett Schneider, who could not be here today, Katie Brummels, Stephanie Dvorak, Jill Junk, Michelle Keener, Sarah Luby, Heidi Merritt, Sheila Meyer, Cheryl Musel, and Mary Jo Nelson. Also, please let me say a thank you to our nursing program specialist, Debbie Bates, who assists with the manning of the office, advising students, and meeting the needs of our faculty and students on a daily basis. The nursing program also has a wonderful group of adjunct faculty who provide expertise and guidance. They include Carrie Holt, Lauren Kinney, Alice Kinshu, and Rebecca Mackling. Let's give them all a round of applause. Family and friends play a major part in supporting the students. I know many dinners were missed, ball games not attended, and household duties not completed. Your sacrifices and enduring support have allowed your loved ones to accomplish their dream. Would the graduates please show their appreciation by a round of applause to your family and friends. I want to congratulate you. The journey has not been easy, but your determination, perseverance, adaptability has rewarded you in receiving the Northeast Community College nursing pin and graduating with a diploma in practical nursing or an associate degree of nursing. This is a tremendous accomplishment, and you should be proud. As I was preparing for today's pinning ceremony, I came across a quote that I thought was very fitting. The anonymous quote is, "Save one life, you're a hero. Save 100, you're a nurse." This quote probably has no greater meaning than in the past year with COVID-19 pandemic. Certainly, no one could have imagined the changes that everyone has faced, especially nurses. The past year has served witness to an extraordinary impact and dedication of nurses on the front line of healthcare. Nursing is the #1 trusted profession, and it doesn't happen by circumstance. As a nurse, you will have the opportunity you will have the opportunity and honor to be part of people's lives at the most intimate moments, whether it's enduring the first breath of life to providing comfort measures during the end of life. Remember, a great nurse is someone who not only has the knowledge and skills, but delivers nursing care with compassion, humility, and trust. Nursing graduates, you are essential. The knowledge and skills that you have gained have prepared you to care for those individuals and communities in a way that no one else can. Put into practice what you have learned. Conquer the challenges along the way and answer your call to saving lives. I would like to invite Tim Lillard, President of the Student Nurses Association, to the podium for a student address.
Distinguished guests, college administrators, faculty, staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates, a very good morning to you all. Thank you for joining us in celebrating this solemn and momentous occasion. Graduation. Graduation is what brings us together today. Congratulations, you did it. We made it. We survived. And I'm not just talking about nursing school. I mean, we made it through the worst pandemic our planet has faced in the past 100 years. I'm not sure if we picked the best time to go to nursing school or the worst time to go to nursing school, but in many ways, we'll be dealing with the effects of COVID-19 well into the future, whether directly in working with patients who have the virus or indirectly with patients suffering its long-term effects. It's not unreasonable to assume that in a gathering this size, that some here have lost their loved ones or close friends to the virus in this past year. And whether because of COVID or a host of other reasons, perhaps some of you students even plan to celebrate today with someone who is no longer with us. And so I'd like to take a moment to honor those in silence who are unable to be here to celebrate with us, or that we at some point in this journey wished was still here. One year ago, we were unable to gather in this place to share the joy and happiness of this moment. Social distancing and directed health measures prevented that. A voiceover, a PowerPoint presentation, a virtual penning was all that was possible. Today, while still not fully back to normal, I want to thank all those involved with orchestrating the events of this day. You recognize the importance of this sacred moment and fought hard to make it happen. Harder than we will ever know or understand. And for that, we are eternally grateful. Thank you for bringing us together today. Graduation, that blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream. 2 years ago, I walked in late to a classroom full of people that I then referred to as fellow nursing students. Later, I would refer to them as classmates, then peers, then friends, and now extended family. For many, getting to this day is an honorable achievement of an impossible dream. For some, getting to this point has taken longer than others. I'm ever reminded of the fact that I'm old enough to be most of my fellow students' father. I'm not, for the record, but I'm old enough. My daughter constantly reminds me of the fact that I am now attending school with many of her peers. The journey has not been easy for any of us. Nursing school is unlike anything that we've ever faced in the past and unlike anything that we'll likely face in the future. As brand new students, we were thrust into a college-level program with little to no foundational knowledge on which to build our fundamentals. Over the course of 4 to 6 semesters, we completed some 41 total hours of practical nursing curriculum, some 72 total hours of ADN curriculum. In the end, we completed more than 75 hours in the lab, 600 hours in clinical rotations, 60 hours of preceptorship, countless tickets to class, EAQ questions, ATI questions, and simulations, both virtual and in person, all on about 3 hours of sleep. When we started, we were the low person on the totem pole as first-year students. Gradually, we moved up the nursing school food chain as second years, and tomorrow we'll be back on the bottom again as new graduate nurses. Through it all, we were constantly reminded that someone saw something in each of us that they thought was the makings of a good nurse. We were chosen. And to survive, we learned that we simply had to keep moving forward. We had to just keep swimming, despite feeling like we were drowning most of the time. Sometimes in life, we don't move forward as quickly as we'd like, or we're unable to take as big a steps as we'd like, but if we keep moving forward, we'll eventually get to where we're going. We now know full well that crawling is acceptable, falling is acceptable, puking is acceptable, crying is acceptable, pain is acceptable. Sleep deprivation related to the lack of sleep, as evidenced by fatigue, is acceptable. Quitting is not. Graduation and love, true love, will follow you forever and ever. Most of you, if asked why nursing, would say something to the effect of, I just want to care for people. You signed up for the love of the game. Remember that. When you feel broken and worn out, when your patient dies, when you work 14 hours with no break, when you need to go to the bathroom but can't get away for 30 seconds to empty your own bladder because you're so busy tending to someone else's Foley catheter to prevent a catheter-associated urinary tract infection, when you can't take a moment to drink water to stay properly hydrated, when you desperately need to prioritize self-care and taking a mental health day to avoid burning up and burning out. Remember your why. Never stop growing. Never stop learning. Strive to be more. Respect your elders. Be the night nurse that gets your 7 a.m. meds done before you leave. Make eye contact. Smile more. Be kind to the students that you meet. Never lose sight of the empathy and care for the human condition that made you get into this profession to begin with. Remember your ABCs, Ds, Es, and Fs. Add pi. Reassess, reassess, reassess. Ask yourself, what's going to kill them first? Thank you all for letting me represent you today. May the odds be ever in your favor. I love you all.
Thank you, Tim, for those inspiring words in the student address. It was very evident you spoke from the heart, and we greatly appreciate that. The pinning ceremony is a culmination of the initial journey to one's professional nursing education. The annual ceremony is a bridge from nursing's past to nursing's future, and it is a time-honored nursing school tradition. It signifies your official initiation into the brotherhood and sisterhood of nurses. The ceremony is rich with symbolism. The history of this rite of passage can be traced back to the Crusades of the 12th century. During this time, the Knights of Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist tended to the injured and infirmed crusaders. When new monks were initiated into the order, they vowed to serve the sick soldiers in a ceremony where each monk was given a Maltese cross, the first badge given to those who nurse. The modern ceremony dates back to the 1860s, when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition for her tireless service to the injured during the Crimean War. To share the honor, she in turn presented a Medal of Excellence to her brightest graduates. By 1916, the practice of pinning new graduates was standard throughout the United States. The nursing school pin that the graduates of the Northeast Community College Associate Degree Nursing Program and the Practical Nursing Program will receive is symbolic of the nursing's heritage and its traditions. You can receive the pin on your program brochure. In the center is a raised Greek lamp of knowledge, surrounded by the color red, depicting the relief of suffering. It is followed by a raised protective circle, which symbolizes the fullness of life. Then it is encircled with the words Northeast Community College, ADN, or PN, underlaid with a dark band that stands for truth, integrity, and constancy. The red and dark colors also are representative of the Northeast Community College colors. The dark band is surrounded by a gold broken shield that signifies the nurse as a protector with high values and purity. The 4 indents in the gold or silver shield represent the holistic view of man as a biological, psychosocial, and spiritual being. In addition, the 4 indents represent the 4 pillars of Northeast Nursing Program's curriculum, and you guys can cite these: communication, caring, competence, and clinical judgment. Today, nurses do not wear their traditional whites and nursing cap in the healthcare environment. However, upon successful completion of the NCLEX board exams, they proudly wear their nursing school pin and the name badge that clearly states that they are a registered nurse or licensed practical nurse, which distinguishes them from all other healthcare professionals. At this special ceremony, the graduating nursing students will receive their pin from a family member or a close friend who has helped them along their journey. Nursing school requires much dedication, long hours of studying, tedious homework, and early morning and late evening clinicals, culminating with the nursing board exam. It is an honor to recognize the nursing graduates today for all of their effort and achievements as they begin their journey in the profession of nursing. In just a minute, as we dedicate the Northeast Nursing Pin to the graduating class of 2021. It is now time for certificate, diploma, and degree candidates to be presented by Dr. Michelle Gill, Vice President of Educational Services.
President Barrett, I present to you the candidates for the Associate of Science degrees, the Associate Degree in Nursing, the ADN, and the Diploma. Upon recommendation of the faculty and subject to the completion of all college requirements, the following candidates are presented to you to confer upon them the appropriate associate degree, diploma, and certificate. You're already standing. Would the first row, which you're here, of the 2021 PN class make their way to the stage? At this time, I would like to invite the individuals who will be pinning you as a student to make your way to the stage also to stand with your graduate. Graduates, when your name is called, please come to the stage where your loved one will place the pin around your neck. The person pinning the graduate will exit the stage via the steps on the left side of the stage. Candidates will proceed across the stage to receive their diploma, and a photo of each graduate will be taken during the pinning and diploma presentation. So we ask that family and friends to keep the aisles clear for our graduates to enter and exit the stage.
Andrea Araguen. Andrea is being pinned by her son, Keegan Dieter. Andrea states, I would like to thank God, my family, and friends for all the support. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Rebecca M. Belts, graduating with honors. Rebecca is being pinned by her boyfriend, Brent Deramuth. Rebecca states, I would like to thank everyone that has cheered me on through school. A special shout out to my parents, step-parents, my boyfriend, all my siblings, family, and friends. I wouldn't be here where I am today without all your love and support. Thank you. Jared Besmer, graduating with honors. Jared is being pinned by his father, James Besmer. I sincerely would like to thank my parents and Grace for their endless support and love. I would also like to extend thanks to all my fellow classmates for their continuous support throughout the program and look forward to achieving our nursing dreams together. Erin Butler, graduating with honors. Erin is being pinned by her fiance, Brandon Grieve. I want to thank my family for all of the support on this journey, helping me through the hard days and celebrating with me on the good days. And thank you so much to my classmates and friends for being a pillar to lean on, especially those who have become more like family. Creighton Blaine, graduating with honors. Creighton is being pinned by his mother, Tanya Blaine. Creighton would like to thank all my friends and family for always pushing me to do the best I can academically. Joshua Blake, graduating with honors. Joshua is being pinned by his mother, Cindy Blake. I would like to thank my whole family for their love and support. Sydney Brunson. Sydney is being pinned by her mother, Denise Marks. I would like to thank my family, especially my mom and my husband, who have been with me every step of the way. Ashley Clark, graduating with honors. Ashley is being pinned by her mother. I would first like to thank our instructors and tutors for guiding us through this trying year. Your support and encouragement have gone unnoticed. I would also like to thank my family and boyfriend for their continued love and support throughout my schooling. Devin Lee Ehrenberg. Devin is being pinned by her daughter, Marquis Albin. I would like to thank my family and the faculty for their support. Charlie Eicher. Charlie is being pinned by her daughter, Addison Schaefer. I would like to thank my entire family, especially my boyfriend, Travis Schaefer, for supporting me through the entire journey. Shanda English. Shanda is being pinned by her mother, Janet English. I would like to thank my family and friends who have supported and encouraged me along this journey. I am grateful to have you in my life. McKenna Espinoza, graduating with honors. McKenna is being pinned by her mother, Kim Espinoza. I would like to thank my family, Elena, Emily, Dylan, and my teachers for helping me through this year. I would not have been able to make it without you. Catherine Etherington, graduating with honors. Catherine is being pinned by her father, Jeffrey Etherington. I would like to thank my family and friends who have supported and encouraged me throughout this school year. Nika Eza. Nika is being pinned by her cousin and sister, Cynthia, and Nika is graduating with honors. I would like to thank my parents, Chief Dr. and Mrs. Anthony Ezabana, my siblings, Antonio, Kevin, and Vivian, my friends, Shai, Joy, and Cynthia, for their support, my instructors for their guidance and corrections, and my classmates for their company through the journey. Katie Ferguson. Katie is being pinned by her friend and coworker, Darcy Patrick. I would like to thank my instructors, friends, and classmates, as well as my parents, in-laws, husband, and daughters who have all supported me in this year. Brody Fleming, graduating with honors. Brody is being pinned by her mother, Susan Morton. I would like to thank my mom and dad, best friends, and extended family for always supporting me and pushing me to be the best person I can be. I would like to extend a special thank you to my Nana for the constant love she has shown me, and she is the reason I am here today. Brody is also graduating with an Associate of Science. Hannah Housie, graduating with honors. Hannah is being pinned by her husband, Alex Housie. I would like to thank my husband and family for all the countless hours and support. I would also like to thank my friends that I have made during this year, the faculty for their continued support, and lastly, for the second years for always listening and guiding us during this crazy year. Grace Regina Jansen, graduating with honors. Grace is being pinned by her grandma, Mary Bonertz. I would like to thank my family for always believing in me and my education. Also would like to thank Jared for being a great study partner and pushing me to do my best. Emily Elizabeth Jensen. Emily is being pinned by her husband, Josh Jensen. Without my amazing husband, kids, and guardian angel continuously by my side, I would not be where I am now. I am forever grateful for the endless love and support, and I cannot thank them enough. Kylie Jipp, graduating with honors. Kylie's being pinned by her mother, Peggy Jipp. I would like to thank my fellow students, friends, family, and my boyfriend, Bryce Anderson, for the constant support. Shaylee Camphouse. Shaylee is being pinned by her mother, Chris Camphouse. I would like to thank my friends, family, and instructors for pushing to be the best and never giving up on me. Riley Corella, graduating with honors. Riley is being pinned by her sister, Tegan Egbert. I would like to thank my parents, sister, fiance, and future in-laws for their continuous support throughout the program. I would also like to thank my friends and peers for holding me accountable and helping me succeed. Jenna Kubik. Jenna is being pinned by her mom, Dawn Kubik. I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers who have pushed me to get to this point in my life today. I could not have done it without you. Kylie Mary. Kylie is being pinned by her sister, Brittany Mary. I would like to thank all my family and friends for helping me get through this year. I would also like to specifically thank my sister, Brittany Mary, for always believing in me. Kylie is also graduating with an Associate of Science degree. Emily Noyd, graduating with honors. Emily is being pinned by her mother, Neely Noyd. Thank you for my family, friends, and community for always praying for me and believing in me during this chapter of my life. Donna Oswald, graduating with honors. Donna is being pinned by her husband, Justin Oswald. I would like to say thank you to Julie and Dennis Oswald for welcoming me as a family member and helping me with Gwen. I cannot do this without your help. Erica Peters. Erica is being pinned by her father, Todd Peters. Thank you to my family, friends, Grant, and fellow classmates for pushing me to never give up, to do my best, and always having my back. Most importantly, I would like to thank God, my story, and all his glory. Tao Sawe Ray Ra. Tao is being pinned by her father, Ambassador Edward Sawa Ray Ra. I would like to thank my father, Mr. Dunlawa, Tama, her sister, and Eva Lindani for their support. I would also like to thank David Oberhauser. Tao is also graduating with an Associate of Science. Nicole Schramm, graduating with honors. Nicole is being pinned by her son, Max Schramm. I would like to thank my friends and family that have put up with me this past year. I would especially like to thank my children for being angels during this period of our lives, and I promise to make it up to you. Caitlin Schumacher, graduating with honors. Caitlin is being pinned by her mother, April Schumacher. I would like to thank my daughter, Elena Lorenzo, and my parents for encouraging me and helping me through this journey. I couldn't have done it without you. Caitlin is also graduating with an Associate of Science degree. Hannah Sire. Hannah is being pinned by her sister, Paige Sire. Thank you to my family and friends for supporting me through the ups and downs of this crazy year. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Sarah Seymour. Sarah is being pinned by her son, Caleb Seymour. I would like to thank my family, peers, professors, and nursing staff for supporting me through the PN year of nursing school. I would not have made it this far without you. Kenzie to Sharon, graduating with honors. Kenzie is being pinned by her fiance, Nate Buck. I would like to thank my family and friends for believing in me every step of the way. Mariah Vaca, graduating with highest honors. Mariah is being pinned by her best friend and current nurse. Actually, it was supposed to be her current friend. Cheryl Musil will be pinning her. I would like to thank my instructors, family, and friends, and especially God for getting me to this point. Elena Villapano, graduating with honors. Elena is being pinned by her father, Alejandro Villapano. I would like to say thank you to the instructors, my peers, those who studied endlessly with me, and especially my family. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today. Maya Wiebelhaus, graduating with honors. Maya is being pinned by her father, Reagan Wiebelhaus. I would like to thank my family for pushing me and helping me get this far in the program. Alyssa Sue Wiley. Alyssa is being pinned by her husband, Cody Wiley. I want to thank all my family and friends for all their support. I love you, and I couldn't have done it without you. Sydney Zimmerer, graduating with honor. Sydney is being pinned by her brother, Noah Zimmerer. I would like to thank my family and friends and teachers for being patient and encouraging me on this journey. That concludes the pinning and the ceremony for the practical nursing program, and now we will begin the associate degree nursing graduates. Just give a minute for the families to come down. Jordan Anderson, graduating with honors. Jordan is being pinned by her grandmother, Kay Anderson. I would like to thank my family, those who are with me today, and those who were not able to be here. Your love and support has been the stepping stones into helping me accomplish my dreams. I would also like to thank some of the women that I have met through this experience that have changed my life for the better. Kinsley Klabenesh, Sarah Brandner, Allie Irwin, and Michelle Keener. You have all pushed me into becoming the nurse I always wanted to become. Thank you, Northeast. This will be an experience I will remember for a lifetime. Leah Rodriguez. Leah is being pinned by her husband, Jorge Rodriguez. I would like to say thank you to my husband for all his support and encouragement, and to my parents. I would also like to thank you to each instructor who taught us and encouraged us along the way, and most importantly to God for allowing me to make it to where I am today. Rebecca Armstrong. Rebecca is being pinned by her best friend, Brooke Whipple. I would like to thank my mom, Melissa, my boyfriend, Andrew, the Clique, and most of all, Tropical Red Bull. Thank you to each and every instructor, and congratulations to my classmates. I know this may not be how we imagined it, but there's still so much to celebrate. Jacqueline Ariola, graduating with honors. Jacqueline is being pinned by her son, Jose. I would like to thank my parents for their amazing support and always having faith in me. Megan Beck. Megan is graduating with honors. Megan is being pinned by her sister, Sarah Rasmussen. I would just like to thank my family, friends, classmates, and teachers for all pushing me to be my very best and supporting me along the way. I would not have made it this far without you. Tabitha Belt. Tabitha is being pinned by her fiance, Cody Hamus. I want to thank everyone that has followed me along with my journey and helped push me to get to where I am today. Miranda Bending. Miranda is being pinned by her mother, Beth Bending. I would like to thank my mom, dad, and Evan for their unconditional love and support during this difficult yet rewarding journey. I also want to thank the nursing instructors for always challenging me and providing me with the knowledge I need to be a successful and passionate nurse. Michaela Bloomquist. Michaela is being pinned by her daughter, Leah Bloomquist. I would like to thank my kids, Leah and Cody, and boyfriend Quinn, for their never-ending patience and support. Also, a big thank you to my peers and instructors for always being there to listen to me and advise me along the way. Sarah Grace Brandner. Sarah is being pinned by her grandfather, Papa Jack. I want to thank my family who has always believed in me and supported me in this journey. I couldn't do it without them. I also want to thank each instructor for sharing their knowledge and helping shape the nurse I am today and will be in the future. Candace Clark. Candace is being pinned by her daughter, Alexandria. I would like to thank my husband, Norman, my daughter, Alexandria, and my sister, Christina, for all their support during the last 3 years. Without all of them, I would have never made it through. Maddie Doman. Maddie is being pinned by her mother, Sherry Gillum. I'd like to thank my mom for always being with me and my friends who always supported along the way. Allison Christine Irwin, graduating with highest honors. Allison is being pinned by her mother, Robin Irwin. I would like to thank my family, boyfriend, friends, and fellow students for their support throughout this journey, as I wouldn't have been as successful without it. A special thank you to my mom, Robin Irwin, for being my role model through this process as I strive to become the amazing nurse she is. Brenda Halverson, graduating with honors. Brenda is being pinned by her son, Ryden Halverson. I would like to thank my husband, Ryan, and our boys, Ryden, Drayson, and Aiden. I would also like to thank my friend, Michaela, for being there for me as a peer, and a group of instructors who got me through all the emotional stuff. Tara Hinkinius. Tara is being pinned by her fiance, Cody Olson. I want to thank my family for all the help the last 3 years and the constant words of encouragement to help push me through nursing school. Tessa Hanning. Tessa is being pinned by her fiance, Jake Yorth. I want to thank my family, friends, and my fiance, Jake, for the endless love and support throughout my nursing journey. I also would like to thank my amazing instructors and the lifelong friends I made along the way, who believed in me and made my dreams become a reality. Tara Jansing. Tara is being pinned by her mother, Michelle Adams. I would like to thank my family, Jarek, Paige, and Chelsea, for standing behind me while I navigated this program. And I want to thank my grandmother, Della DeHart, for always encouraging me never to give up and pushing me to succeed. Riley Johnson. Riley is being pinned by her mom, Robbie Johnson. I would like to thank my instructors, my classmates, Kathy and Paige in the testing center, my close family, and my boyfriend, Tanner, for supporting me throughout my years in nursing school. I wouldn't be here where I am today without all of you. Tylee Camp. Tylee is being pinned by her father, David Camp. I would like to thank my parents for believing in me when I had a hard time believing in myself. I wouldn't have made it through these last 2 years without their support. Kinsley Klabanesh, graduating with honors. Kinsley is being pinned by her fiance, Matt Pearson. Thank you to everyone who believed in me and pushed me to be successful in my years of nursing school. I want to say special thanks to my parents, Matt's parents, Jordan and Matt. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Erin, come. Erin is being pinned by her daughter, Elliot. I would like to thank my daughters and husband for putting up with me the past 2 years. Couldn't have done it without you, without your support and encouragement. Tim Lillard, graduating with honors. Tim is being pinned by his wife, Lori. I'd like to thank my wife, Lori, and our kids for their support and sacrifice of my time and attention on the journey to this moment. I'd also like to thank many friends who offered encouragement to me over the years and pushed me to pursue this lifelong dream. Jennifer Madison, graduating with honors. Jennifer is being pinned by her daughter, Sophia Madison. I would like to thank God, my family, instructors, support staff, classmates, friends, and all those who have prayed for, supported, and encouraged me along the way. This journey has truly been a team effort, and I am sincerely grateful to each of you for making it all possible. Victoria Ann Mueller. Victoria is being pinned by Colby Wilkinson. I would like to thank all my friends, family, and fellow classmates who helped and supported me through the last 2 years. I would also like to thank all of the preceptors and instructors for teaching me and helping me into the nurse I am today and will become. Melissa Nelson. Melissa is being pinned by her mother, Edie Nelson. I would like to thank my family for being my greatest support throughout the toughest 2 years of my life. Jake, Melanie, Dad, Mom, and grandparents. I couldn't have done it without you. Allie Nowicki, graduating with honors. Allie is being pinned by her mother, Jennifer Nowicki. First, I would like to thank my family who has stood by my side for the past 2 years and has done nothing but encourage me to finish and get the job done. I love all of you. Secondly, I would like to thank the faculty who have spent long hours with us to help us make it through. You guys are the best. Allie is also graduating with an Associate of Science degree. Darcy Patrick. Darcy is graduating with honors. Darcy is being pinned by Katie Ferguson, a coworker and a colleague. I would like to thank my husband Zane and son Zayden for being so patient with my mood swings over the past year. I would also like to thank my mom, dad, and mother-in-law for all their support over the years. Taylor Dane Rasmussen. Taylor is being pinned by her mother, Twyla Cutter. I would like to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me, especially through nursing school. I would also like to thank my husband, Sean, my children, Corbin and Amber, and all of my friends for always supporting and cheering me on. Marisol Sanchez. Marisol is being pinned by her mother, Rita Solario, and Olivia Dodd, her daughter. I'd like to thank my family for supporting me throughout nursing school. I couldn't have done it without them. Elizabeth Schock. Elizabeth is being pinned by her son, Jaden. I would like to thank my nursing school friends who didn't let me give up, my instructors for making me a better person, and Starbucks for the help with late nights and early mornings. Most of all, I thank my family for understanding, motivating me, and overall getting me through the last 2 years. Carly Schumacher. Carly is being pinned by her husband, Eric Schumacher. I want to thank my husband, Eric, for his support every day of nursing school, my daughter, Violet, for being my source of motivation, and my family and close friends for always believing in me and pushing me forward. Carissa Sims, graduating with honors. Carissa is being pinned by her mother, Michelle Hansen. Thank you to my family, friends, instructors, and fellow students for the support along the way. Michaela Strickland. Michaela is being pinned by her significant other, Jake Lanspa. I would like to thank my friends and family who have stood by me and supported me through this crazy journey to becoming a registered nurse. I would also like to thank my nursing instructors and fellow nurses who have helped shape me into the nurse that I am today and will strive to be every day. Alyssa Joy Thompson. Alyssa is being pinned by her mother, Malia Tolberg. I would like to thank my family and my fiance, Sean, for pushing me and supporting me through this journey, for being understanding when I have not been able to make it to family functions, and for being there for my kids when I have not been able to make it to their activities. Jesse Turpin. Jesse is being pinned by his mother, Bonnie Turpin. I would like to thank my mom, Holly, Gloria, Sarah, Spencer, Keaton, and my nursing school instructors and peers for all their support and encouragement. You all have kept me moving forward, and my success wouldn't have been possible without you. Hannah Wright, graduating with honors. Hannah is being pinned by her husband, Benjamin Wright. To my children and husband, you are the reason I'm standing on this stage today. I did this for us. Thank you for being patient with me while I am in school and supporting me through these last 3 years. Congratulations.
We're going to do one more round of applause in just a moment. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors in the state of Nebraska, I confer on you. Just a minute, I think you're supposed to stand up for this. So let's go ahead and try this again. All right. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors in the state of Nebraska, I confer on you the appropriate degrees: Associate of Nursing, Associate Degree in Nursing, and Diploma. Graduates, at this time, please move your tassels on your caps to the left side. It's my pleasure to present to you the class of 2021. Let's make that a little bit louder. As a student, you've been part of a community here at Northeast, and you will continue to be a part of our community as an alum. Welcome to the Northeast Community College Alumni Association. Your membership in the Northeast Alumni Association introduces you into a college community united in its diversity of graduates, as well as a commitment to the future of Northeast Community College. Please remain standing for just another moment. I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Widener.
At this time, the students will take a pledge which reaches back to the Florence Nightingale, who distinguishes herself during the Crimean War, nursing sick and wounded British soldiers. Because of her selfless duty during the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale became known as the Lady with the Lamp. As a tribute to Florence's dedication, the lamp icon became symbolic of nursing. The lamp will always shine brightly as a symbol of care and devotion the nurse administers to the sick and injured in the practice of nursing. The pledge also represents the code in which all nurses practice by. I would invite the class of 2021 nursing graduates and any nurse in the audience to please stand and recite the International Pledge for Nurses, which can be found in your program brochure. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refrain from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the professional nurse. Thank you. You may sit. Take a seat. At this time, we would like to recognize individual graduates who have a variety of different accolades and honors. So we would like to recognize the students who are graduating with honors today. Honors are calculated on the student's cumulative grade point average as of the end of the fall 2020 semester. Students wearing gold cords, please rise. These students are graduating with the highest honors, which is a grade point average of a perfect 4.0. Let's give them a round of applause. The students wearing white cords, please rise. These students are graduating with honors, which is a grade point average between 3.7 and 3.99. Now, will the students who are wearing the gold stoles please rise? These students are members of Phi Theta Kappa, an international honor society for two-year college students. These students were invited to join Phi Theta Kappa after achieving a 3.5 or higher grade point average in 12 credit hours of classes. They chose to join and are now members of a group that emphasizes scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. Congratulations. Would the graduates, faculty, administrators, staff who are wearing the military recognition cords please stand? This woven red, white, and blue cord is a gift from Northeast Community College in recognition of the individual's commitment and service to the United States of America. Let us recognize these individuals for their service. The Northeast Nursing Program has a very active Student Nurses Association. The Student Nurses Association is a nonprofit organization for students enrolled in a nursing program and is dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students. Would the following please rise and be recognized? The 2021 SNA officers included Tim Lillard as president, Sarah Brandner, Vice President, Allison Irwin, Secretary, Elizabeth Shaw, Treasurer, Taylor Rasmussen, Historian. The committee chairs also included Rebecca Armstrong as Fundraising Chair, Jennifer Madison, Community Service Coordinator, Melissa Nelson, Outreach Coordinator, Jordan Anderson, Social Coordinator, Aaron Butler, Political Coordinator. And would the other remaining SNA members also please rise to be recognized? The success of students might not have been possible without our amazing Northeast Nursing Program tutors. So I'd like to recognize our tutors at this time, and they include Carissa Sims, you can stand, Kinsley Klabenesh, Allison Irwin, and Darcy Patrick. Thank you for your dedication. In fall 2018, the Nebraska Area Health Education Center, also known as AHAC, invited Northeast Community College and Southeast Community College to participate in an AHAC Scholars Program. The Scholars Program is part of a national initiative that aims to prepare Nebraska's future healthcare workforce to become leaders in the changing healthcare system who serve those in rural or urban underserved areas. These students gain knowledge and experiences in the area of practice transformation, interprofessional education, evidence-based practice, social determinants of health, and current practice issues. The Northeast Nursing Program would like to give special recognition to the following 6 students who have completed the first year of the AHEC Scholars Program. So please stand as your name is called. Jared Besmer, Aaron Butler, Creighton Blaine, Hannah Hazy, Grace Jansen, and Kylie Jep. I would invite Stephanie Dvorak to the podium for another special recognition.
The Essence of Nursing Award is an award that is given each spring at this pending ceremony to graduating students who consistently demonstrate the essence of and heart of nursing practice. The faculty select the student or students using the following criteria: shows a consistent academic effort with a positive attitude, demonstrates caring actions, demonstrates good people skills with peers and faculty, demonstrates positive motivation toward classroom learning and clinical experiences, employs professional behavior, and demonstrates maturity, integrity, and accountability with a willingness to help others and see others succeed. They also demonstrate dedication to success in the nursing program and their future as a nurse. An individual who has been chosen for the Essence of Nursing Award this year for practical nursing exemplifies all of these attributes. I recently read, "The most successful people see obstacles not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone to greatness." This quote represents this student. Throughout a year filled with many challenges, this student has overcome them all with acceptance, grace, and gratitude. This student is strong academically as well as excels in the clinical setting. This student always comes to class prepared and ready to participate. This student is not afraid to ask questions and to clarify material. The clinical instructors would say organization and critical thinking are strong attributes this student holds. This student is self-motivated and would also be considered a mentor to others. This student is always helpful and supportive of their peers. Above all, this student is kind, genuine, and compassionate. I am proud to present the Essence of Nursing Award to a student who is the essence of professionalism and clearly demonstrates what nursing is all about. We are proud to have you as a nursing colleague, Sydney Brunson.
It is my pleasure. I get to do the ADN, and I'm so thankful that I get to. The nursing program at Northeast Community College is built on 4 core values, and we know we've heard them all 4 semesters: caring, communication, competence, and clinical judgment. This student exemplified the core values of our nursing program and stood out amongst all the nursing faculty. This student excels in both the classroom and clinical area. In the classroom, this student is consistently engaged and sets the bar high academically. This student has notes upon notes they have taken for every class and always willing to share notes with other students. I had a conversation one day with this student. She asked, "Michelle, how can I improve to be the best nurse?" This student then took that constructive feedback in a positive manner to better themselves and it showed. They truly meant this question to help promote their growth as a nurse. In the clinical area, the student demonstrates the spirit of being a true patient advocate, passionate, and being dedicated to excellent nursing care. On one clinical evaluation, the instructor wrote, "Demonstrates the ability to go the extra mile to provide for the patient." The student brings an appropriate humor and makes light of challenging situations. Even when given challenging clinical assignments, they look at the positive aspects and ensure their patients receive the best care. While she was always positive and professional in all clinical settings, she was not afraid to be honest. This individual was an active member in SNA who was one of the top sellers on donuts and trash bags. I did have the pleasure of knowing this student in her professional role before she entered the nursing program. I knew she was going to be a fantastic nurse, and she did not disappoint. On behalf of the Northeast faculty, it is such an honor that I am presenting the Essence of Nursing Award to Rebecca Armstrong.
I want to thank you for selecting Northeast Community College Nursing Program as a starting point where you realize your dreams of becoming a nurse. Best of luck and best wishes, as it will be an honor to call you nursing colleagues. At this time, please help me congratulate again the 2021 ADN and PN graduates with a round of applause.
On behalf of Northeast Community College, we wish to thank you all for attending, and those of you watching via live stream or KHawk for viewing our commencement ceremony and helping us all to honor our graduates. A very special thank you to those who worked to make this in-person ceremony a special one for our students and their families. Graduates, you are ready to embark on an exciting journey. You have learned well and are commended for your accomplishments. Go forth with confidence that you are well prepared for the future. Stay strong. Stay Northeast strong.
We ask that the audience remain seated until the platform party, faculty, staff, and graduates have exited the gymnasium. We will proceed to Union 73. We ask that you join us in Union 73 for a reception honoring our graduates. And while in the Union, I encourage you to visit the Hawk Shop, the college bookstore, for Northeast memorabilia. We also have Northeast backdrops available in Union 73 for you to take photos with your graduate as well. Thank you again for attending the nursing pinning and commencement ceremony and for making this a memorable day for our graduates. Thank you.